We're going to get to playing laser tag. Now this laser tag is unlike any other laser tag you've ever used before because 1, they look cooler, 2, they sound cooler, and 3, we can play it outside in the daylight. Now for boundaries, we are going to be using this arena in here, as well as the grassy field out on the other side of the arena, as well as a little gravel area over here. Now if you noticed, I didn't say you could be in this stall area. This stall area is off limits. So you won't really need to worry about that. Just make sure you stay out in the arena and on the 2 sides of the field. Later in our game, we're going to do a little bit of capture the flag after we get to know our equipment. You don't need to go running all the way down the house or anything like that. We won't be playing all the way down there. We're just going to be staying up here. Some general rules for laser tag is non-contact, so you don't want to be like punching and kicking people. These laser tag guns will shoot over a football field's length, so you don't need to get close to somebody to hit them. All right? Alright, so the laser tag guns are pretty easy to use. We've got sensors that we wear, 2 on a headband, so one's on the front of your head, one's on the back of your head, and you've got a 3rd sensor which is on the tip of your gun. This is where the body shot is because most people carry their laser tag guns right here. Also, if you got one of those people that shoot around the corner without looking, just aim for their gun and you can hit them. The name of the game is to hit your opponent. The way you do that is you aim for one of their sensors with your red dot scope. The red dot scope, the way you use it is you hold it about this far away from your face. You'll see a little red dot in there. You put it in the center of the scope, put it over someone's head, and you pull the trigger. If you hit them, their gun will go, "Ugh," letting you know that you've hit them. If you've hit them enough times and they die, their gun will go, "Ah!" So what sound does it make when they get hit? And what sound does it make when they die? Right on. We'll get to what you do when you die in a little bit. Now the next important part on your laser tag gun is your heads-up display right here. It tells you 2 numbers. Oh, this is a good thing to show you. Right now we're in heartbeat mode. This saves battery and conceals your position because in the dark, this is really, really bright. This means you're alive because you have a heartbeat. You can press any button on the laser tag gun to get your heads-up display back. You've got 2 numbers. Green numbers is how many hits you have left before you're dead, and red numbers is how many bullets you have until you're out of ammo. Now watch when I pull the trigger. This is going to go down. It's going to go all the way to 10 rounds. It's going to let you know your ammo's low and you need to reload. Now this takes 6 to 10 seconds to reload, so you need to make sure that you're making it at a good time. If you're in the middle of the battlefield, is that the best time to reload? No. Probably not. If you're hiding behind something, is it a good time to reload? Yeah. Oh yeah, but let's say you got to keep going. You're in the middle of the firefight. You're totally out of ammo. That's where the 2 other buttons on this gun come into play. You guys see them right there? Silver encased black push buttons. Alright, when the gun is pointed the right way, away from you, the left side, everyone raise your left hand. Alright. Other hands. Right on, there you go. Left stands for load. So you press the left load button. It's going to tell you how many clips you have left. It's going to give you a single click. And after 6 to 10 seconds, your laser tag gun's going to let you know that you are and good to go. You can start firing again. Now remember, it gives you 1 click. Don't worry about how many clips you have. Nobody ever lives that long. If you do, good for you, and you're probably hiding and shooting at the ground because if you're in combat, you don't last 14 clips. You may be asking yourself, Josh, what's the other button do if we have a reload button? There's nothing else. Au contraire. We've got fully automatic mode and we've got single shot sniper mode. So you press the right rate of fire button. It's going to give you how many clicks? 2. How many was reload? 1. So if you keep hearing a double click and you're trying to reload, what are you doing wrong? You're hitting the wrong button. So make sure you're pressing the left load button to reload. Now I pressed the right rate of fire button. Listen, I'm going to pull and hold the trigger. It's going to fire with a shell sound hitting the floor. Now there's really no difference in how far this shoots. The only difference is you can't shoot as many bullets because you got to pull the trigger every time. It's also a cool factor because if you kill someone on single shot mode, you can be like, dude, I'm just that much better. So it's totally up to you. I always say, stick full auto because the more you shoot, the more you hit. Is there any questions so far on how to use the laser tag guns? Alright. Teams will be designated by a yellow jersey and no yellow jerseys. So one team will be wearing yellow jerseys. You want to remember your laser tag gun is like a real gun. It doesn't know who your friends are. The only thing this laser tag gun knows is that it can't shoot itself because we definitely don't promote suicide here at Laser Tag Live. No, not suicide. You can't shoot yourself in the head. It's impossible. It won't let you do that. But you can hit your buddies and it can be a little frustrating. Now when you die, you won't be able to do anything. You're going to have to go back, find your medic gun, pick it up, and shoot yourself in the head until you come back to life. I'll show you what the medic gun, when we get equipped, looks like, and you guys will be able to understand and use it no problem. If there's no other questions on how to use the laser tag equipment, we're going to go get suited up. Alright, follow me, gentlemen.